and welcome to today's video's blog, which is entitled How to Piss Off Pia. Now let me explain, this is not an invitation, this is not a list of things in which is inviting you to piss me off. If you do, I will find you and I will kill you. This is more a sort of list of things that fucking get my goat, that really piss me off. Number one, manners. Now I was brought up, very strictly mind, to always say please and thank you and open the door for someone and... Fuck me sideways, what was that? To say please and thank you and blah 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 and get up for people when they come in the room and yada 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 yada. But now it sort of seems like we live in a world where it's all me. People don't say please and thank you to each other. People don't get up for pregnant ladies or elderly people on the tube. And this is what pisses me off. The majority of people are lovely and nice and kind, but as soon as they get onto a tube platform, they seem to morph into some sort of ghastly evil beast who would stamp on their own grandmother to get a seat on the tube. What is wrong with people? They elbow each other out of the way to get there first. They don't go, after you or... But why? It doesn't take a second to say please or thank you or just be nice or smile or just have some form of manners. Or if you see a lady who's about to give birth and her belly is out here and her bladder is obviously being pressed upon and she can't take it, just give her your fucking seat. Number two, public masticators. These are the people, and they seem to follow me around. They will get on some form of public transport at a very early hour of the morning with, say, a burger or a bag of chips, which is disgusting in the first instance because it smells. And at 8 o'clock in the morning, you don't really want to smell kebab. Anyway, these people seem to chew with their mouths open to the point where I can probably follow the journey of their chewed up food right into the stomach lining. This is not necessary. I think you are very capable of closing your mouth when you're eating. For the love of God, do it, because I don't want to see into your bowels. Please. Number three, religious nutcases. Just because I don't believe in God does not make me a bad person, an immoral person, or an idiot. If we, as two different people of very different beliefs, would like to have a conversation about your beliefs and my beliefs, it does not mean I'm personally attacking you. Okay? Let's also point out, there is scientific evidence which proves that the Earth may indeed be older than the Bible proclaims it to be. I know. More importantly, I'll just leave that one with you. Number four, racism. Oh, we love that word, do we not? We love the fucking word racist. Oh, we use it. We fucking use it and we throw it about like some sort of used condom in each other's faces. Case in point, one morning I was getting on a tube and a young gentleman of about 18 or 19, seeing that the carriage was already stuffed and that the doors were closing, brilliantly decided to force himself on. At which point he then sort of punched some gentleman who was on his way to work and caused some sort of domino ripple effect whereby everybody in the carriage got a little bit beaten and bashed about. The gentleman who had been sort of punched in the face decided at this point to have words with this young gentleman. This gentleman was black. Let's just put it out there, he was black. So when this man said, you needn't have done that, you've just caused everybody to have a bit of a bashing, and it was wholly unnecessary. You could have waited the extra minute and got the next tube. Guess which word was immediately sent forth from this young man's lips? One of the first things he said was, oh, you're only having a go at me because you're racist. I don't think so. It had nothing to do with his colour. He was a dick. And I'm sorry. If you're going to be a dick, I'm going to tell you you're being a dick. Health and safety jobsworths. Oh my fucking God. I cannot believe that we have reached an age in this country where everything has gone fucking nuts. They have banned conkers in schools. Teachers aren't allowed to put fucking plasters on the children's knees for fear of being sued. What has happened to this country? There was a school in Wiltshire, wherein in the playground a young gentleman of about 5 years old decided, as boys do, to climb a tree. This chap then got stuck in the tree. What did the teachers do? They stood and they observed him from a safe distance. This poor little boy was stuck in a tree for 45 minutes because they couldn't let him down. A stranger, a passerby, completely randomly, helped this poor little chap out of the tree. What did the teachers do? They called the fucking police and had her arrested for trespassing. Fucking put them all in the same room and do something to it. Number 6, cashiers. Now, I have done this job. I have sat at a till and got money and put shit through scanners and talked to random people. I've done it. It's very boring. I know. It's all about attitude, I feel. It's all about how you accept your fate. From my experience, the majority of cashiers that sit behind these tills are generally one step away from an amoeba. The gentlemen tend to have no teeth, the women have more facial hair than a dog, and if they're teenagers, they're sort of ready to explode in a pussy puddle at any given moment. And they hate their fucking jobs. When you approach with their trolleys, immediately they go, oh my God, get on with it. Just smile, say hello, say good morning. It's quite simple. What really pisses me off is when you approach and when you start doing it and you have the comment, how are you? Yes, fine. How are you? You have a nice day? Yeah, fine. Blah, 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 blah. You've got about 1 million items. They then say to you, do you want a bag with that? Oh no, love. I thought I'd carry all of these 43 items home bit by bit, but thank you for asking. Really? Really? These people need to have better training. The other thing, when they give you your change, every single time, without fail, note, change on top. Fucking why? What happens? You then have to fucking slide the change off into your purse, which your purse is about that big and you've got about that much fucking change, without dropping it all over the floor, which I inevitably fucking do. Then you have to somehow fold your hand to get the note in and put... Fuck off. Change, note. It's not difficult. Number 7, space invaders. This is not as cool as it sounds. This probably only happens to me, to be fair. I can be sitting on a bus, a completely empty bus. Someone will get on. Inevitably, they will probably be oversized, smelly and drunk with a bag of chips. They will sit next to me. The bus is empty. They could have picked any fucking seat in the entire bus. Fuck off. Then they want to talk. No, not interested. Why does this happen? I don't know. They need to stop. Number 8, the smellies. Now, this is probably aimed at men because, quite frankly, I don't think women are like this, shall we say. For some reason, men think it is okay not to wash. Now, this actually confuses my brain. There is some sort of neutron, electron, neural passage that's fucked in my brain, obviously, because I don't understand this. How can you not wash? I understand in cavemen times, we didn't have things like showers and conditioner, but now we do. I don't understand how people can go days without washing. If I get a little bit whiffy, immediately my brain goes, oh, fuck, don't come near me. Don't come near me, I need to wash for about an hour and then I need to spray myself with parfum. Don't come near me, I stink. How do people who do not wash for days not have that moment? Case in point, I was on the bus. Most of my stories come from the bus. A gentleman got on nicely dressed, looked very well turned out. He walked past me, and I don't think he'd washed the entire year. Neither had his dog. And you could see people physically... Ladies were sort of covering their faces with their scarves in the hope that the smell would not penetrate the wool. Surely he must go, oh, I feel a bit whiffy today. Maybe I'll have a shower. I don't understand. Number 9. Toilets you have to pay for. Now this upsets me enormously. I am someone who has an extremely weak bladder. Very, very weak. In Victoria Station, they make you pay. It's gone up, by the way, to 30 pence. To pee! I could pee on the street for nothing, but my dignity won't allow it. Unless it's really desperate. But they make you pay. You bastards! Number 10. Silent conversation starters. Now, I am someone who talks a lot to myself in my own head. However, If I'm going to have a conversation with someone about something I've been talking about in my own head, I generally tend to start from the beginning, so as to sort of keep them up to speed. There are people, and you know who you are, who tend to do the opposite. They start a conversation in their heads and finish it out loud. This does not work. They will come up to you and say things like, "He didn't get it." I'm sorry, what? Who? Who didn't get it? Who didn't get what? 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 What are you talking about? This is the moment of complete confusion. And then, these people have the audacity to get exasperated with you. Neil! Neil what? Who the fuck is Neil? What's happened to Neil? Tell me more. I can't respond properly. Neil didn't get the job. Fuck's sake. Help me out here, please. I think I need to go and have a lie down, to be honest. I think that was part one. I'm now pissed off, so I think I need to go and have a lie down. Probably need to have a wee and a cup of tea, not at the same time. I will then do part two. Thank you for watching. Forcing your religion down someone else's throat is not good. It's not going to suddenly make me believe in God. Just not gonna happen.